All right, so let's take a moment and look at the graph here. So this here is a semicircle between -3 and 3. And then I've got lines. Okay, so let's go figure out the area between -3 and 3. So between -3 and 3, I'm talking about this area here. So that's the half circle that's above the x-axis. So 1/2 pi radius squared. So 9 pi over 2. All right, so now the second one is finding the area between 0 and 5. So here's 0 and here's 5. Okay, so I'm looking at this area here, this area here, and this area here. All right, so this first area is a quarter circle. So I have 1/4 pi r squared. Oops, r is 3. 1/4 pi r squared. Okay, and it's above the x-axis. Okay, so this first triangle, and then I have another rectangle here, right? So this first triangle, I'll have to assign it a negative value for negative area because it's below the x-axis. So it's 1/2, base is 1, and oops, I forgot to label the height of it. So let's make this go down to -2. So 1/2 base times height, that distance there will be 2. So 1/2, this is a distance of 1, this is a distance of 2, so -1/2 base times height. All right, so let's look at this area of this rectangle here. So because I see it's below the x-axis, I'm going to subtract. This is a width of 1, and this is a height of 2. So all told, this gives me 9 pi over 4. So this gives me a -1 minus a 2. So 9 pi over 4 minus 3. All right, so this is going from -3 all the way to 9. So I can use some of my work up here already. So -3 to 3, that gave me 9 pi over 2. And then if I want to add on or subtract off actually these two quantities, that gave me these two. So I'll have a minus a 1 and a minus a 2. Then I need to work on incorporating this triangle, and this rectangle. So this triangle here is a distance of 1. It's going to be a negative again because it's below the x-axis. So 1/2 base is 1, height is still 2. Then I'm going to be moving on to this triangle is above the x-axis. Tried to make it going up to this 3 as well. So 1/2 base is 1, height is 3. And then the area of this last rectangle here will be base of 2, and then the height, which is 3. So that's all of the area between -3 and 9.